you ready?
Off we go.
Off you go.
So, today I am going to read a story called Sproutzilla Vs Christmas. So, I think it's quite obvious it is about a sprout, but it's a slightly different sprout than you're probably used to seeing. It is a monster sprout, and there he is, hiding in the middle of all the ordinary sprouts. So when you go sprout shopping, possibly for your Christmas dinner, check very carefully you don't have one with eyebrows, okay?
I'm going to eat it. If you take the eyes and stuff off.
Right, so there's a young man called Jack. We haven't got a Jack here this morning, have we? But Jack loves Christmas. Is there anybody here who loves Christmas? Good. Full house, full house. And he loves decorating the tree, and he loves singing carols, and he loves giving presents, and receiving them is okay too. But there is one thing that Jack doesn't like, and it is in actual fact Brussels sprouts. So we have a tree that he likes decorating, okay, which you could, we'll just put there for now, okay? So there's the tree that he likes decorating. It does do something as well. Do you want to see what it does?
No.
Okay, so that is going to be a Christmas. It is actually a hat as well. Okay. So there we are. There we have the Christmas tree, which Jack likes decorating. And we now know that he doesn't like Brussels sprouts. Are you okay there? Would you like to sit a bit closer?
He's all right.
Are you all right, sweetheart? Okay. Now, Jack hated sprouts so much that he'd never, ever eaten them. And he never would, unlike his sister here, Ruby. And she says, eating sprouts will do you good, she said. And Jack says, I'd rather chew on a tyre whilst tickling a tub full of tarantulas, said Jack. Sprouts ruin Christmas. Do you know Ruby? It's just that, it's just you went,
Yes.
Ruby. Oh, you know Ruby. Okay. Jack couldn't imagine anything worse than eating them, but there was something worse, something much worse. The sprouts eating you. Dun, dun, dun. Which is what nearly happened when his parents, can you see, look, they've been shopping and in their carrier bag there's a little sprout with eyebrows sticking out of the shopping.
Sticking out.
One eye sticking out. So, actually what their parents did, unbeknown to them, was they did bring home Sproutzilla. Okay, so there's Sproutzilla. Now I do have a Sproutzilla, but he's fairly tame. It's okay. He doesn't look quite that large, because the problem with Sproutzilla is that, you know, sprouts start off a bit like this, don't they? Oh, he's on his way to cause chaos already. There we are. Would you like to hold a sproutling?
Oh.
So they...
Yeah, go on.
No?
It's okay. Do you want Mummy to hold it?
Shall Mummy hold the
Yeah,
sproutling?
Mummy.
There we are. Mummy hold the sproutling. Would you like to hold a sproutling? There we are. Mind those eyebrows. Would you like to hold a sproutling?
No,
Can I line them up along here though? Okay. So you see they start off quite small, but the more and more angry they get larger and larger. So in fact, they could end up looking like this.
Oh.
Very fierce eyebrows.
But I would like that one.
Would you like to hold that one? Okay, there you go. You hold Sproutzilla.
I think I'm quite happy with this one.
You're quite happy with that one. Good, good, good. So, Sproutzilla is capable of causing the utmost chaos. He was the meanest, greenest, Christmas-ruining vegetable ever. And things were about to get a lot worse as he stomped out the door with his little army of sproutlings. My goodness me, I have to say that room looks a little bit like when the grandchildren have visited. What's the difference between Sproutzilla and a grandchild? In no time at all, see how big he is, how big and green and angry and menacing he is. In no time at all, they were splashing in the sea. Beware those poor ships. Smashing even huge mountains. They were breaking the tops off. And crashing Christmas everywhere. So there they are, they're jumping into windows, taking down the Christmas lights. With the Sprouts on the rampage, everyone had been ordered to move inside, even the poor snowman. And there we've got Dad, who's trying to keep the snowman cool with a fan. I'm not quite sure what Ruby's doing here. I don't know if she's eating the snowman or whether she's just trying to put lots of ice out of the freezer.
The second one.
The second one, you reckon? And then you've got Sprouts hiding everywhere. Oh my, he's trapped. He's trapped in the freezer. Perhaps he'll just be frozen and can't move. But you've got somebody doing a really dangerous thing here. He's trying to bite the electric wire. You must never, ever do that. And then you've got one in the sink and all the water's overflowing. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, you told that.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll read what happens when you come back, okay? If you miss it, we'll have a catch up. So, but there was one person with a very special Christmas job. I don't know whether you can see him through here, who just couldn't stay inside. And he was flying through the air straight towards Sproutzilla. So here he is, his Father Christmas, and all his lovely reindeer. Well, I've got a Father Christmas. He doesn't quite look like that, but here he is.
Oh.
And he is quite cute because he also makes a noise. Okay, I do like things that make noises. So if you bang him, would you like to have a go at making him make a noise? Go. Oh, there we are. Stick your lollipop in your mouth. Give him a bang. There you go. Well, you're going to make him bash into Sproutzilla, right? Would you like to have a go at making him make a noise? So, Father Christmas is heading straight towards Sproutzilla. So we're sitting on there, shall we? And he can keep those sproutlings in order. So that's awful. So, oh no, he was mean and green, was old Sproutzilla, and soon he would be gobbling up Santa. Oh no, no Santa, no Christmas Eve, no presents. That would be a disaster. So, nobody could stop him. Nobody could stop him at all. So here you've got who could stop this mean, green menace? Not the furious mums and dads, who were actually throwing a Christmas tree at him. Oh, we've got our Christmas tree, haven't we? Yeah, should we have a quick Christmas tree blast?
What's that?
We've got to try and get one.
My mum's doing. I'm not wearing
So not even throwing Christmas trees at Sproutzilla would work. Not the extremely angry dinner ladies who were shaking their rolling pins at him and trying to beat him over the head. Not even that would work, okay? And not even the boiling mad chefs. So the chefs were trying to boil him up, but it still didn't work. But I do think there might be somebody here who might like to dress up as a chef. Who would like to? Would you like to dress up as a chef? Come here and get this chef's hat on then.
How'd you play?
That looks very yummy. You've got there. There we are. Pop it on over your ponytail, little ponytail on the top. Okay. Here's your chef's hat. Now, what I want you to do. There we are. What I want you to do is I want you to stand like that, and I want you to be very angry. Maybe you might like to wave the rolling pin. Would you like to wave it? And be very angry and say something like, "Go away, Sproutzilla." And maybe you might like to stand and hold up Sproutzilla. Okay? Don't really hit him. You should never be asked back again. So you say something like, "Shoo, shoo, Sproutzilla," or "Go away, Sproutzilla." So look at Sproutzilla.
Go away, Sproutzilla.
I think you have to be really angry. You're laughing. So be really angry. Go away, Sproutzilla.
Go away, Sproutzilla.
Very good. So, but Sproutzilla is not phased. I think you better go and sit over there. Finish your toast before he gobbles you up. Okay? Right, okay. So nobody could frighten Sproutzilla off. Sproutzilla was unstoppable. Oh my goodness me. And poor old Father Christmas is stood over here, really tiny, over here. And there's another Sprout over here, eating a car. Oh my goodness me. He is absolutely ruining Christmas. Now, as Sproutzilla got closer and closer to Santa, Jack and Ruby realised something. Frozen peas and even the stickiest puddings fired by extremely angry dinner ladies wouldn't stop him. To save Christmas, Jack would have to do the one thing he had vowed never to do. Something worse than chewing on a tyre whilst tickling a tub of tarantulas. What do you think it was that Jack was going to
Eating
do?
Sproutzilla.
It says he'd have to eat sprouts. Which he really
Yummy.
doesn't like. Well, you'd be alright, wouldn't you?
I would be alright.
And you'd be alright as well. Good. I like my sprouts with a bit of bacon on. Is that wrong? Or is that okay?
Wrong.
It's wrong, is it?
Good for you.
So, he didn't want to, but he did it. He took a bite, and then he took another, and he soon realised that sprouts were sort of, kind of, not bad at all. And at last, Sproutzilla was no more. "See, I told you eating Brussels sprouts would do you good," said Ruby. That does sound a little bit like a squeaky clean sister.
I got a
doesn't
friend
it?
called Ruby at my school.
You've got a friend called Ruby, okay. So he ate Sproutzilla, but Father Christmas still had to go and deliver all his presents, okay? "You did it! You stopped Sproutzilla," cheered Santa. "Well done, you clever children. But ho, ho, ho! Christmas isn't saved yet. I still have lots of presents to deliver, and time is running out." Now, there had to be some way of getting Santa's sleigh back in the air, but how? And then Jack and Ruby's tummies started to rumble. Why do you think that Father Christmas is putting a clothes peg on his nose?
Because maybe he doesn't like Brussels sprouts.
Do you know? Josh, absolutely, said it in one. There's always a theory that if you eat too many sprouts, it might make you do. or a bottom burp, or as it's very delicately put it in the book, it actually makes you parp. Okay, actually it's very close to fart, but not quite through. So look at all this green smoke coming out where they are farting. Okay, it's going parp, and then some more parp. But the good, oh, one more because you don't like that noise. Parp. Luckily, there was just enough power, so this sleigh is being powered by sprouts, and it's lifting Father Christmas's sleigh up into the air, and it means that he can get every last present delivered. In no time, the sleigh had landed safely outside Jack and Ruby's house. We really did save Christmas, smiled Jack. Well, maybe. You see, Sproutzilla had a friend. Uh-oh, da da da. It wasn't a sprout. It wasn't another sprout. It was a Tyranno parsnip Rex. And in here we have got Tyranno, having a problem with his eyebrows, Tyranno parsnip Rex, who is just as evil as Sproutzilla. So who do you think now? How do you think they're going to get rid of Tyranno parsnip Rex? What are they going to have to do? What do they have to do to Sproutzilla?
Eat him up.
Yes.
Eat him up.
They're going to have to eat the parsnip. So who, whole new story, who likes, or cut him up? That's a little bit vicious, but then there's no more vicious than eating him, I guess.
Your mummy.
Well, you're either cutting him up alive or eating him alive.
So it's very similar.
Or sawing him into two.
Or sawing him into two. So who likes parsnips here? Okay.
I can eat the parsnip.